Maybe I'll try this one.
What's going on, gang? We are back. City Boyz is in the building. Listen, we had a little break, but prior to our break, shout out to our executive producer, man, Dr. Dwayne Shaw.
Yes, sir.
Doing a phenomenal job. All the content y'all see, the branding, the marketing, even our scripts and our guests. Like, we really, man, I really appreciate the work that you've put into it. And from one brother to the next, it doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate you, man. I know the rest of these guys appreciate what you do. You know, like, folk really don't know how talented this brother is, man. No. You know, Shaw like an underground mixtape, man.
Yeah. Hot one too, bro.
Yeah, fire, man.
Fire.
So we appreciate you, man. So listen, guys, let's jump right in. I just want to kind of go through some of our past episodes because we really ain't had a chance to talk about what happened. Like, I know y'all feel like y'all got punked, y'all got duked, the okey doke.
Yes, sir. All that good stuff.
In light of this first one, you feel like you got backdoored.
Yeah.
Whoa, Paul.
Come on, man. Matt, why you want to do that, bro? Why you want to do that, bro? Yeah.
Hey, honestly, man, Martez, but I think he just made us so comfortable, man, with who we are. Like, if you can't leave that episode being comfortable with your sexuality, you might still be questioning it.
Yeah.
Because, man, just listen, you never could have told me that I would be so interested.
Yeah. Matt, bro.
Hey, I think I was more interested than y'all, man.
Yeah.
I at one point, Shaw, I had to check myself. Make sure I was still on the right side of the fence.
I saw that.
I was up in here like, why am I so interested?
Yeah.
Hey, man, but listen, we had Martez Armstrong.
And big shouts out to Martez for coming on the show too, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, big shout out to him for not hiding who he is, man.
Yeah.
Being clean and open about this is who I am, this is what I've become, and I accept that. And whether you like it or not, this is me.
Yeah.
So that takes but he had a powerful testimony, being outed against his will, and we was able to really discuss identity, betrayal, and the courage it takes to just reclaim your truth. You know, the talk about masculinity, acceptance, and what it means to stand firm in your own skin, even when the world exposes you. So
He's still firm. He's still a whole firm.
How have y'all family, friends, or even community responded to that episode? Those that you know saw it.
For me, first of all, real talk, right? Me and the dude used to work together. You know what I'm saying? And I never knew. So when he was here, I'm thinking he just security or something. You know what I'm saying? So it shocked the shit out of me because I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is going on, right? Because when I'm like, y'all like, we wait on the guest. Like, yeah, we going to go to the next joint with the guest, whatever, right? I'm looking at the door like, where the guest at? He sat down. I'm like, man, what's special about you? That's exactly what I said. And that nigga was special. I said, well, I be damn. Well, hey, look, when I tell you right, when that mother said, when Mac said, yo, we here with Martez, and he's gay. I said, what the hell? Bro, I had to hold it though, right? I'm like, man, hold on, we dapped up all the time. I never knew. You know what I mean? So, yeah, at the end of the day, bro, I was shocked. I think that I got from other people was, Tito, you didn't ask enough questions. You didn't ask enough questions, which I didn't. I didn't ask enough questions. I didn't. I'm going to go ahead because I got other stuff to say, man. Y'all go ahead.
You guys.
I ain't get no bad reviews from it. Man, it's the world we live in. You know what I mean? So I didn't see any reviews from any friends that I knew that had anything bad to say about it because this is our world. It's 2025, so ain't nobody really got nothing to say.
I think it was interesting, man, for people to tap into your world to know that you have a gay stepson.
Yeah.
And I think that was huge for you to almost like I understand where you are.
Yeah.
Because you've already had to accept someone.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, it was crazy. It was nerve wracking, not because he was gay, but I don't know if you want to say it's levels to gays. I don't know, but excuse me if I said the wrong word. But I used to have an issue when I was married. You and my former spouse are not the same, so don't think that y'all can talk.
I got you.
Like that.
On the same
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, regardless, I know you're not supposed to say this, but regardless if you feel feminine, your look, your outlook is still male. So that was my biggest concern. It was never that he was gay or that I wouldn't even want. Because I used to tell him, if you got a problem in school, let me know. I'm coming up there. But you can't talk to, I really got a problem with men who are gay that think it's okay to talk to women like they on the same level and use certain words. That's always been a big issue.
I think it was, Martez, he made a good point when he said at the end of the day, it's two niggas.
Yeah.
Like this not two women.
Yeah.
This not a man and a woman.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's two men.
Yep.
Don't get it. Like he really kind of if that was something that people the perception we had that you do have a man and he acts feminine, so we automatically when we see them in a male to male relationship we say he's the woman.
Right.
But Martez is like, nah.
He the man. Yeah.
He the man and I'm the man.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, it was the weirdest thing ever, and not that I felt uncomfortable, it was just curious. You know what I'm saying? More so than anything, right? And then I was curious, but then I'm like, damn, look at him. He's very brave to just come out like that, right? You know what I'm saying? And, I'm thinking about like how I was raised or whatever, right? Like my dad told me straight up, like, bruh, if you ever felt like that, you don't have a house. You know what I mean? You can't come home. You know what I'm saying? My dad told me that straight up, bro. Like, don't even come home. You know what I mean? I come from that type of race. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, so I've been anti. So it's been an adjustment for me, even through just being at work and seeing now that men are coming in and want to be called, name is Tim, but want to be Tasha. You know what I mean? And I got to call you Tasha. Like, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, like, and then just listen to him talk, and especially when I asked him the question about, like, you the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. And he is the Punisher because he top. He ain't the damn bottom. So he delivering pipe. You know what I mean? He piping them. You know what I mean? Striking them. You know what I mean?
He the hammer.
He putting it in.
He the hammer.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, regardless, I might have, you are the Punisher, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, we men. You go get your prostate checked, right? You feel a little different when you leave there, bro. You got to get a cold beer, drink something. You got to get your shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't lying. I had to go in there, man. I went in there, I'm smelling good, looking good, or whatever. These two nurses, bend me over on the damn table. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm thinking it's all over with. You feel me? I'm like, all right. She said, no, you keep them down. Keep them down.
Keep them down.
Keep them down. Bent me over the damn table, right? You know what I mean? My ass up in the air. I ain't put no lotion on it and shit. You know what I mean? And then she gonna squirt this daggone petroleum on there and talking about some, when you feel pressure, cough. I was coughing before she even got there. I'm coughing before she get there. You know what I'm saying? And then
She ain't got in
she
yet.
ain't got in there yet, bro. So you just think about that part. That was running through my head the entire show, right? Cause then you know what I'm saying? After she got done, she threw me some napkins and told me to clean myself up.
Oh boy!
Treated me like a slut, bro.
You're a dollar.
Hey, you felt used,
Well,
man.
bro.
Oh man!
And then look, fellas, I gotta walk. Hey, listen, bro. I gotta walk out of there.
Everybody in that door was just happy.
Looking, and my cheeks clapping. I got cheeks clapping, bro. I'm slick back there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Slide, you still slide.
Bro. I sat in the car for 10 minutes, bro. Get myself together. I said, they gotta come with another way. And this man talking about, he don't like the bottle. He don't like the bottle. He been held down one time. Martez, don't talk about you, boy. Yeah, he's the deliverer. He putting worm in him. Oh, I ain't even gonna say it.
I quit, y'all.
I'm just saying, bro. That's all I had to say.
So what was the reaction of the folk you knew, man?
Man, it's been pretty good. Good feedback. People really commended us for handling it the way that we did.
Yeah.
You know, you guys made them feel comfortable, and asked really great questions. We might didn't ask enough, but everybody liked the fact that we asked questions, and they liked how we stood our ground. You know, we didn't let him change what we believe in.
Absolutely.
But we allowed ourselves to be educated, and it was a big shout out to you. You know, to have the position that you have, and you didn't flinch. You know, you didn't make him feel uncomfortable. You didn't condemn him, judge him. You actually made it even easier for him to express himself, and through the questions that you asked and your ability to let him have his space, I feel like the viewers learned a lot.
Yeah.
So that's
somebody, a friend of mine asked me, who's a pastor, about that, and at the end of the day, man, who I am is who I am.
Yeah.
Whether I'm at church or away from church, I'm just not a judgmental person. Yeah. I mean, like, it's never been me. It's never fit me. I've been attacked a lot for not being judgmental enough as a pulpiteer, because when you come from a strict holiness upbringing, the way that I did, I just felt like judgment was just overkill. Yeah. So, now order and structure is my thing, but like, people fall from grace, man. Yeah. People fall from grace
all the time.
It's gonna happen, and I feel like the people who wants it should give it.
Yeah.
And like, I ain't got no heaven or hell to put that brother in. What he need from the church is love. I think acceptance is different than love. I love the brother. I do not accept his lifestyle. Yeah. But I love him.
And see, that's what I have.
And that's all that matters. Like, I don't want that brother to do bad in life. Yeah. I'm not the type of person, don't be around me. Yeah. Like, we could dap each other up. I saw him a couple of weeks ago at the barbershop. I was happy. I hugged the brother. I was happy to see him. Yeah. It's just not who I am. I had members come up to me at church and thank me for the episode. That appreciate. I had people come up to me who was also struggling. Christians at church who was struggling with their sexuality, who said that show just helped them in so many ways. So, I mean, the reality is, man, we live in a world, people have their own challenges, man. Yeah. And whether we like it or not, it's here. It ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
It ain't going nowhere. So I think for me, it was just, I saw a human being who is a good person. And whether I like the lifestyle or not, it's not for me to judge him. It's not for me to give, condemn him either.
Absolutely. It's crazy that you said that, and I just had a little thought when you said that. Like, first of all, love is the most important thing. People who judge, it gets real scary because, first of all, God has the last say in that matter of judgment anyway. Absolutely. But then the other part about it is, again, having a stepson, his real name is Manly, but he wanted to be called Cheyenne. It was rough.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Now, I never called him Cheyenne, but this is the thing I was going to say to all this. Whether a man is gay or not, if they said for all black people who are male to stand in line. They're going to be in line with you too. You are a man still. So I need to love my brother first, my black brother first. Because I don't agree with, just because it's certain people that ain't gay that I don't agree with how they do things. Sometimes I don't even agree with myself. Yeah. Right. So I just think we really in 2025 and beyond have to push the love button on everything, because if we don't, we was talking about a couple of situations earlier, guys, and I will always say this over and over again. Whether the Willie Lynch laws were real or not, it's effective. If you black or you light skinned, if you dark skinned, if it is a plan for us to hate each other one way or another.
That's right.
Yeah. So my thing is, we have to practice love. That must be it should become a discipline. It should be a practice every day, because that is the agenda for us to continue to hate each other. Yeah. So whether it's being gated to separate us, or being a complexion or a height or a money thing, it's all to separate us from each other. Yeah. And we got to get over that.
Yeah. And my thing, I think that, because when you think about that interview, man, like, and you say, okay, I would like to ask this question and that question, but there was some things that I did disagree with Martez on, and the part that I disagreed with was when he said that, I was born like this, right? Like, that part kind of, and when he said that, I was like, man, how in the world could God make a mistake? You know what I'm saying? Like, he created man, he created Eve. You know what I mean? Why would he create a man that loves another man? You know what I'm saying? So I struggle with that part. You know what I mean? I think that's a choice. I think that's a choice for you. And that's just my personal opinion. Right. You know what I mean? That I think that's a choice. I don't think that God had anything to do with that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. That's a tough area, man. Yeah. And I say it's tough because let's just take our sexuality off the table. Okay. There's some things you was born like. Like let's just like we're not talking about your sexuality. Right. But there's some things you was born with. Things you was born. I was born liking this. I have this desire, this taste, this preference. Yes. So I do struggle with that. Your taste in women. Yeah. You're not into Asians, or are you a midgets?
Yeah, no. I just thought about it.
Tito had to think for a minute.
I just thought about it. But it's some fine midgets out there. There's some fine midgets out there though. See? Like, they can get it.
See, I told you.
You know what I mean? But I mean, it's not my preference. But you know what I mean? But
that's what I'm saying. So but if you did. Yeah. If that was all you wanted, was a chick who was like 2.5 feet. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Hold on.
Time out. 2.5 feet. They can't even be 4 feet. They got to be 2.5.
It was the way back then.
I'm just saying, you would have, and you walking around, and and everybody like, man, every time I see Tito, he got. And see the hey, hold on, because the real term, and I apologize to that community, because the real term is little people.
Little people.
So if folk like, man, every time we see Tito, he got a little person with him, and now Tito like, bro, I was born like this. I was born liking little people. I don't like nobody tall. I mean, think about that.
You're right.
You like
put it that way.
It's in you. It's in you. Yeah. Like. All four of us have a preference. You was born with that preference. Did you choose your preference, Gav?
Come on, Gav, talk to what you do.
Listen, I want to believe it. I get what you're saying. I'm still on a little person.
2.5 feet.
Look, let's say this like autism or a leg where everybody kind of, I think leg is shorter than the other.
Yeah. My right longer than my left.
Yeah, so like autism or certain things you just born with. when I think of homosexuality, now sometimes I don't know whether to think it's a choice or if you're born with it. Sometimes I think it's environment. Sometimes I think it's just what you've been through. But then I could honestly see maybe it could be something you were born with. Again, science has changed. Things has changed. We talking about Adam and Eve. No, that wasn't God's thought process or what he wanted to happen. But we talking about what he probably knew was going to happen years later. So I can't say it.
But it gotta mess with you though, bro.
It's too. You know what's crazy? A lot of stuff messed with me, and then I have come to the realization, my beliefs.
It's not everybody else.
It's not everybody else's.
But this is the thing too. I've learned too. I don't have to accept, but I have to be able to maneuver around the new world.
Absolutely.
So you know,
I used to say we often make our personal preferences somebody else's Bible.
Yeah.
And I can't make that. I can't make that. I can't make that your Bible. To your point, somebody born with autism, they didn't choose that.
They didn't choose that. Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Now
right.
I do think, because and you know, here's the thing, man. Like, we have to question things. That's how you get intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, people who are stupid don't ask questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me as a preacher, you know, if I ever have my best messages come from me questioning.
Yeah.
I gotta question this. Like, I'm bothered by this. I'm irritated by this idea and this thought. So that is something that I've always wrestled with.
Yeah.
You know, things that we are born with or not. I will say this: the Bible says man is born of a woman and is of a few days full of trouble, which means from the moment we arrive to the earth, there is an adversary that's working on us.
Yeah.
Now, maybe he wasn't born with this, but a seed was planted.
Yeah.
Planet. Yeah. Okay.
Day one,
a
desire was planted in him
Okay.
that grew. The same way a desire in a woman or a man to be promiscuous is planted and it grows.
Yeah.
And so in his mind, as long as he can remember, he's always had that desire. So that's also a possibility. So what do you guys think about, man? And this is why we love this space. You know, how this has become a safe space. Like, who would have thought that when we first came together, that we would be like, yeah, man, we gonna come together and we gonna have a gay man on here and we gonna love that show. Like, y'all wouldn't have signed up for that, you know. But this has become a safe space, man. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, I think that it's amazing. I think, especially for the time that we're in, I think that it's important for us to hear different thought processes, different journeys, just so we can actually see a little bit of ourselves in other people. You know, just the fact that they have struggles or they have triumphs, and you know, they have thought processes that are different, just like we all do. Mm-hmm. So I think that it's important, you know, for us to have these conversations in a safe space for people to express themselves and share, so we can all learn.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's like the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. I always leave thinking of stuff that we talked about, and to reevaluate my thoughts, my life, some actions, just different stuff, because we got 5 people from different, you know, environments, and I love the fact though too, with all of you guys, doing the show is safe, but it's also a real brotherhood.
Yeah.
In your brotherhood, you may not speak to each other every day or every month, but you know that they'll be there if it's necessary.
Absolutely.
So in that array of light, or that ray of light, I'm gonna be honest with you. But again, I have a gay stepson. Mm-hmm. If you had told me it was gonna be a gay person on it from the beginning, I would have came anyway, because not just because of who I am as a man, but
What you had to deal with?
no, but this simple fact that I'm in a brotherhood of men who are mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing too. It ain't like, you know, you may have a joke here and there, but for the most part, you recognize, regardless if that's not you being homosexual, there's other stuff that they can joke on you about. It's supposed to be a safe space for
Absolutely.
every man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I guess for me, you know, it was kind of like, it was, like I told you before, it was surprising. But I would have never thought that, you know, we would be having a conversation like that, right? And yes, it's enlightening, you know what I mean? So like, listening to him, because I knew, I'm thinking if that was me, like, would I come out? You know what I mean? Would I say, you know, oh yeah, like, nah, I probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? Because you just worried about what people may say about you. And for those that didn't know, like me, and I was just more so shocked, and just kind of taken off guard with it, because I like I said, I've worked with him. I know him. You know what I mean? Like, just in passing, and I would have never suspected or guessed. But the things that he kind of brought to the forefront, it kind of helped me to understand, like, some of the terminology that they use in their community, how they like to be, you know, talked to, and, you know, and I was like, okay, wow, you know, like, it's real.
Yeah.
One of the things that blew my mind, it was something he said was how they, what they're attracted to.
Yeah.
Like, based off what they see. You remember, I think somebody asked, what if the person was born a woman and transitioned to a man, you know, would you still be attracted to her? And he was saying it depends on what they look like on the outside. If I can't tell that this was a woman in the past, doesn't matter what they have in their genitalia, I'm still going to be attracted to that person. I thought that was wild to me. Like, it really, I'm following him as he's saying it, and I looked at Gav like, you know, did you catch that? Like, bro, it don't matter what's on the outside. I mean, what they have, you know, inside their pants. This dude is literally looking at somebody and like, I find this person attractive. And I like this.
But you know what I wanted though? Like, you know, we had an episode one time, we talked about pillow talk or whatever, right? I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what the hell they be pillow talking about? You know what I mean? Like, I just throw that out there, man. Like, what did you pillow talking about, man? Like, and then we talked about foreplay, right? We didn't get to talk about that. That's a question I didn't get asked, right? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's got to be some foreplay. If it's pillow talk, it's foreplay, right? And I've learned how to pillow talk since that episode, you know. And I had to go home and ask, you know, I learned how to pillow talk.
So you learned?
I had to learn because you know, me, I'm a hit it and quit it. You know what I mean? I'm straight James Brown. Hit it and quit it. I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm going to sleep.
So you've been pillow talking now?
I've been pillow talking, bro. I was saying, you know, little things, you know what I'm saying? You look beautiful, sexy. It was good. You know what I mean? Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Everyone said thank you.
Thank you for the punai. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Sure, you did great, huh?
Yeah, you did great.
Hey man, where y'all get this guy from?
Yeah.
You did great. Good job.